Flosstube. Today is Monday, February 26, 2024. I'm April, and this is Flosstube number 2. Welcome. Thank you first off to everybody who watched my first Flosstube video. Y'all had such kind things and encouraging things to say to a new Flosstuber, so I really appreciate it, and I'm back again. I've worked on a ton of projects since the last time I saw you. So let's start by taking a look at, there is the rest of my January and into February, and a little bit of a no stitching time last week, but I'm hoping to get back to it soon. So let's take a look. The Saturday Stitchers decided to do a Biscornu, so I did get the top one of that finished finally, and I was doing heartstring samplers, but I was changing the colors on the Tudor Rose Biscornu and darkening them up quite a bit. This is on 36 count Duxbury by Fox and Rabbit. So I got the top part finished and just barely started the bottom. So that shouldn't take too much more to get done. Next up, I worked on one of my oldest projects. It was from 2022, and it is Louisa Barney by Reflet de Soie. Mine is on 36 count Prehistoric by Fox and Rabbit. I can't find where, there we go. So this time when I pulled it out, I managed to come down here to the bottom. So next time I'm hoping to maybe either get to the peacock, or I might go in the middle and do some more of the words. We shall see. I am stitching that one with Kim, the Contented Needleworker Kim. I also worked on another project from 2022. These are the only two projects I have from 2022. Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. I love working on this project, and I managed to get a whole block done. Some of the blocks don't have quite as much stitching in them, so I got that block with all the alphabets in it finished. The next block has almost a full coverage block, so that one will probably take a little while. I'm doing mine on 40 count Vintage Country Mocha, which I really enjoy with the MPI silks. Let's see. Next up, I have Anne Kirby by Needlework Press. This was an exclusive through the Homespun Needlework group on Facebook, but it is being released this year at Needlework Market. I'm doing mine on 40 count Hog Bristle by Fox and Rabbit, using the called for overdyed cottons. This one is a lot of fun. I got to do the peacock this last time. I was really excited about that. So the rest of it shouldn't take too, it's not as heavy on the bottom. So maybe that one can get done pretty quick. Right. Next up, I started La Maison Simple by the Spanish Stitcher. And I started this with Katie at So Tattered. This looks like the most boring start ever, but it's actually kind of exciting. So it's on 36 count Eureka by Fox and Rabbit, and I have the bones of the border done and that hill that the house will go on. This is just using DMC. The next time that one comes out, I'll get started on the house. All right, also started Freebird since the last time I saw you, which is turning out to be a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. I'm doing mine on 40 count dapple by Picture This Plus. It's working up pretty fast. So I should be able to get that one done in time for patriotic decor this summer. All right, next up, let's look at some finishes. I managed to finish my big blue house pin keep drum. Mine is on 36 count pearl gray by Zweigart using the overdyes. And I showed you the top last time. Here it is again. And I was playing some fabric chicken with this one, y'all. I don't have much left here. But woo, I got the whole side done. So next step will be FFOing that one. I also started the Christmas Mug Club by Shannon Christine. I am not doing mine all together. I'm doing mine separate. You'll see how I plan on finishing that. Here it is. I didn't do the frame around it. I decided to leave that off, and it stitched up pretty quick. But check this out. A couple years ago at Target, I bought these little tray, and it's actually gonna fit in there perfectly. So I'm not sure if I'll finish them as pillows and stick them in the tray or flat folds. I don't know what I'll do. I also made a Tiger Lily design project keeper for my Mug Club, which is kind of fun. All right, now we've got a few FFOs. I think I showed you this one last time maybe. This was the Owl Forest Embroidery Patchwork Calendar. This is the one with the lambs. And I used some Lori Holt fabric and Lady Dot Creates pom-pom trim. I also finished the one with the bunnies. Look at those cute bunnies. With some gingham fabric, and then I did this crochet trim on the side. This is the second time I've done the crochet trim. It's honestly kind of a pain, but I like the way it looks. All right. I got Sarah Rickwood framed. This is from Running with Needles and Scissors. I did mine on 40 count Brea by Needle and Flax using the Vicki Clayton silks. Sylvia sent this out in a newsletter on her birthday as a gift to her newsletter subscribers. So I encourage you to sign up for her newsletter. I love that it was a small, skinny sampler. It'll look a little different on the wall. And I also framed Santa's House by Cottage Garden Samplings. I did mine on 36 count Prehistoric by Fox and Rabbit. I got both of these frames custom at Hobby Lobby. I have a lady there that helps me with the framing. I frame it myself, but she's pretty good at helping me choose frames. All right, let's see, we've got a little bit of haul. I was really excited to finally get my hands on Sarah Milthorpe by Hands Across the Sea. I think this may be a birthday start in May. We'll see. I think it called for creme brulee, and Hobby House didn't have creme brulee at the time, but they did have what they called a subdued creme brulee. It's a little bit lighter than regular creme brulee. But it all sort of just depends on which creme brulee you get. Like some pieces that I've gotten have been a little bit lighter anyway. So we'll see. And I've gotten a few of the silks, not all of them yet. All right, I also found these thread drops. I saw them on the Museum Stitchers video. Well, I saw Adam Hart thread drops on the Museum Stitchers video, and these were a special drop that she did for Valentine's. And then a couple weeks ago, I think she had these maybe on sale. I've also gotten the bobbins. The only problem for me is that the bobbins don't fit in what I normally keep my master set in. But they will be good for when I kit up a project that I need to have kitted for a long time. If it's going to be a long-term project, then I like to have it on its own little bobbin. And lastly, I got the Mary Alcorn pin mattress. This is a series that Hobby House is doing. They are eventually going to release this whole sampler, but first they released the drum, and I did do that one. And you can still get the drum pattern on their website. They also released a scissor holder pattern. This one I couldn't find on their website right now. It said sold out because they sold it with the spool. The pin mattress is still available, and occasionally they have the fabric to do the pin or the drum. It's 40 count Thornfield. I think you can choose other counts too, but Thornfield by Needle and Flax. All right, so future plans. Well, I will try to get another one of my Owl Forest patchwork calendars done, another mug club done. I want to get my Biscornu done. I'm also working on a model stitch, so that's a secret. Maybe I'll be able to tell you all about later this year. My plan was to film every month. I'm not sure that I'll get to it at the end of this month, but if not, I'll do my best to be back by the end of April. So until then, leave me a comment down below if you are stitching any of the things that I'm stitching. Let me know what you're looking forward to most at market. How exciting is that? I want all the animal crackers, by the way. All of them. They all need to be done. And follow me over on Instagram at April_heirlooms to see what I'm up to in between videos. Bye.